Hi, talking in a different spot today. Oh, what's new? Anyway, there was a email. Was it James or somebody? No, somebody else. Anyway, Mel Winfield, about him. Okay, so it's about Mel Winfield. I met Mel in about 1980, 79, 80 time frame, along with Billy Ross. It was just a accidental meeting on Davy Street in the Aquarian Universology Institute. Mel was giving a lecture on certain things. I just happened to say, yeah, I said I do some weird things. Oh, what are you doing? And kind of explained it a little bit. And he came over to, good lordy, Lynn Valley, North Vancouver, 1458 East 29th Street, Lynn Valley, North Vancouver. Started taking pictures and photos. I don't think any video. Photos. Snap, snap, snap. And then somehow he connected to Alex Pizarro, who I didn't know yet. Okay. And it seems like Alex Pizarro knew George Hathaway. Mel actually made a presentation in Toronto, Canada, on what he saw in Lynn Valley at my place. And I met Alex Pizarro, who interviewed me at my parents' home, and talked with Bill Ross and myself for at least a couple of hours, and then they left, and then there was a presentation in Toronto, Canada. Then Pizarro would come around once in a while to where I was in Lynn Valley, and then he asked me a question about, I think it was about Mel. I said to Mr. Pizarro, I said, this is my collection of stuff. And Pizarro said, are you kidding? And I said, no. I've owned this for quite a while. And when he's taking pictures of some weird energy thing he's got excited over, Pizarro put his hand over his mouth. I was meeting up with Mel Winfield coming down. This is after the Toronto presentation Mel gave, okay? Then it was all relayed to George Hathaway, who actually edited the proceedings of the Toronto Convention on Alternative Energy and edited out Mel Winfield. And of course, Alex Pizarro said to me, well, you never say anything, so what am I supposed to say? People say things, and Mel Winfield, anyway, came that day. And Pizarro told Mel what exactly happened to Winfield, and Winfield just left. Pizarro wanted him to leave right away. So that was the story of Mel. Years later, for some unknown reason, Mel Winfield appears in Northern Mysteries. It's the only video I have of him. And Northern Mysteries, the Hutchison effect. You look it up on the internet, it's there. I sent a link over to the American Anti-Gravity Group. So that's the question I'm answering kind of today on Mel Ernest Winfield. Other than that, I've been busy on other things. Mel Ernest Winfield. His wife's name was Yvonne. He apparently had a son. Also had a business partner who was actually threatening George Hathaway by telephone. A while later, Mel Winfield got funding for the Hutchison effect, let's say. He didn't call it that, but it was Undersecretary to Henry Kissinger, Ed Mirand, or something like that. I told Alex Pizarro this, and Pizarro then contacted Colonel John Alexander, and then later Mel Winfield would phone me and say he wouldn't, the Pentagon phone him and all this stuff. And so I don't know, I just don't have time for silly stuff. It's funny though. Anyway, that's the story of Mel Ernest Winfield. He wrote a book called Science of Actuality. I mean, all us humans play an important part, an intricate part in certain things and events in time and space and all that. So Mel was a very intricate part in me meeting Hathaway and Alex Pizarro and then Hathaway and that. Meeting other people, other groups, other business partners. So it's all intricate and kind of fun. I was looking at something that looks like it's off kilter. Ooh, it's a heavy brass ring. No, I guess that's the way it's sitting. It's on a bit of a... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, well. Okay. Oh. Not too coherent right now. At least that's in my opinion. Anyway. So now we know about Mel Ernest Winfield. So I'm trying to stay on topic because I'm wandering all over the place like I normally do. Dr. von Frankenstein. Oh, wow. So this is the armory, as I call it. Cannons all over the place. Hello. There we go. I'm going to maybe get a better view. This is the one I built. Breech loader, and then I'll just put my finger here. That's a Civil War cannon, which I really don't like the two-wheel system. I like four wheels, like naval style. So that's, if you can see it or not, but that's the one I made the carriage for. It's the one I built. It's quite complex, actually. I don't know if you can see it. Something out of a nightmare. But it's very strong. It'll take smokeless powder. And we have a 3-inch 50 barrel on the floor here. A big long thing. Boom! Another one. Black cannon on the floor. All over the place. This place is massive metal. You can see it or not. Anyway, so that's the story about Ernest Winfield. Now I gotta go. Got some things I gotta do.